everyone, Lindsay here, personal trainer at Peak Sports and Spine Physical Therapy in Bellevue. Today, I'm going to run you through a quick upper body workout routine you can do at home using any weighted objects found in your home pantry. This routine is meant for healthy joints, so if you have pain with an exercise, modify or forego that move altogether. We're going to focus on the upper back, the chest, and the shoulders today. For my weights, we're going to use two 28-ounce jars of marinara sauce that I found in my home pantry. Everyone should have canned and jar goods at home, so this should be easily accessible. If you don't, you could even fill 2 water bottles up equally and use those. We're going to do an interval workout today, which means we're going to work for 30 seconds, rest for 10, and we're going to do a total of 3 rounds. If you have a Fitbit or an Apple Watch at home, it generally has an interval setting timer on it, which is super helpful to use. That's what I'm going to use today. If you don't, you could just use a timer or even just count to 30 seconds on your own. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and grab my jars of marinara sauce, set my timer, and we're going to get started with our first move. Alright, the first move we're going to do is a reverse fly. So I want you to sit with your feet about hip width apart, bring your arms down to your sides, weight back through your heels. We're going to keep that chin tucked and we're going to raise out to the sides, just lifting to shoulder height, breathing out as we lift, inhaling as we lower, keeping our core tight, weighted back through those heels. Just a couple more seconds. Good, and we're gonna go ahead and take that breather now. Moving into our next move, we're gonna keep our stance the same, which is that hip width apart, seated down through our heels, arms out this side. Moving into shoulder extension. From here, we're gonna go ahead and just lift back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. Again, exhaling as we lift, inhaling as we lower, keeping that core tight and staying weighted back through those heels. Good, just a few more seconds here. Nice, then we're gonna go ahead and take that rest. Moving into our third move, which is shoulder abduction. We're coming up to stand, bringing our arms down to the sides, keeping our stance the same. Taking a breath in, and then from here, we're just lifting straight out from our shoulders. Just to shoulder height. Again, focusing on core nice and tight, breathing out as we lift, exhaling as we lower. Good, just a few more. Starting to get a little fatigued. Good, and then last one. Nice. And then the fourth one here, keeping our stance the same, nice and tall through the chest. Working into shoulder flexion or a frontal raise. So we're just gonna lift straight up to shoulder height. Again, focusing on keeping that core tight so that as we're lifting out in front of us, we're not swaying through our low back. Breath out as we lift. Inhale as we return. Good, a few more here. Woof. Last one, and we're taking that 10-second break. All right, and then our fifth exercise here is keeping the stance the same, and we're gonna move into an overhead press. Palms facing forward. We're gonna press up, and then control back down, coming just below 90 degrees at the elbow. Breath out as we lift. Inhale as we lower, keeping that core tight, working the shoulders, the chest, upper back, and a little bit of triceps here. All right, and that's time. From here, we're gonna move down to the mat, lying flat on our backs. We're gonna move into a chest press. So from here, we're gonna focus our back straight down into the mat. Bring our fists up over the tops of our shoulders. Pull that tummy in. Lower the elbows down to 90 degrees. And then breath out as we lift. pump here. Working the chest. Good, last one. All right, let's take that 10-second rest. And then our next move is moving to chest fly. We're gonna change our hand position here. Palms are gonna face one another. And then we're gonna open out, keeping that back flat against the floor. And then pull together. Like they say, like you're hugging a tree. Breath out as you come together. Inhale as you lower. Make sure not to slam the jars together. You don't want to be covered in marinara sauce. But we're going to do a few more. And we're going to come up to stand. All right, and then for our last and final move, I'm going to use a chair. And we're going to do some single arm rowing. So I'm just going to grab one jar of marinara sauce. I'm going to bring one foot forward and kind of stagger the other one behind me. Tilt forward at my hips. And then from here, I'm going to drive that elbow up and in towards the ribs. Again, we're going to work for 30 seconds here. Using that chair for balance. Exhaling as we lift. Inhaling as we lower. A few more. All right, and then we're going to take that 10-second rest. I'm going to swap over to the opposite side. Bring one foot forward. And again, we're going to drive that elbow up and in towards the ribs, kind of back towards the hip. We're working the upper back and even the upper arm here. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Let's do a couple more. Good. All right, guys, so that's the 6 exercises I have for you. Now we're going to go ahead and power through the next 2. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed my little workout. I know this is a hard time for everyone. So keep your heads up, keep moving, and stay healthy. See you next time.